What about ayahuasca?
Lucio, I guess you should avoid drinking the ayahuasca tea altogether, you know. I really don't recommend it. I never tried it, you know, I never would. I would never recommend it either, you know, to any of my friends. You see, this ayahuasca tea, it blocks the oxygenation and irrigation of a region of the brain, you know, and that is what causes the user to see visions, but they are not real.
But these visions sometimes have a lot of truth in them. Is that so?
Well, I'd say no, Lucio, not at all. They are a consequence of the unconscious desire of each person, you know. Therefore, it should be considered more of a health hazard, you know, simply because, you see, there are certain chemicals in the ayahuasca tea that prevents the irrigation and the oxygenation of a certain region of the brain that destroys neurons, as I mentioned before, you know. It's a lot worse than cigarettes or pot, my friend. You know, nevertheless, you know, there is a culture, a custom, if you will, around the ayahuasca tea, you know. That is why people who use it for a long time, they sort of lose touch with the reality. And it could be a permanent state, you know, that's the danger of it. It also could cause the user to distance themselves from society, you know. They end up not distinguishing good or from evil, right or wrong, you know, good or bad, you know. They kind of lose their critical thinking, you know. It's very, very dangerous, you know. And after a long time of drinking this tea, they become very narrow-minded, you know, very conditioned to everything. So it is not good. They can be easily manipulated. They become like a zombie, you know, and this is not a state we want to be, you know, in these crazy times we live in, you know.
And what about all these people that drink the ayahuasca tea and say they experience visions?
Visions, yeah, I know about them, you know. I have many friends that try the tea and they come up to me and say, oh man, I saw the Virgin Mary, you know, I saw this huge dragon, oh, I saw this, you know, Buddhist monk, and I saw this, and I saw that, you know. I'm well acquainted, you know, with these visions, you know, that are supposed to be experienced by the users of the ayahuasca tea, you know, but they are simply a result of the person's imagination, you know. It could also be the person's cultural background or conditioning by those who are offering the tea, you know. It could be many things, Lucio, many, many things. But perhaps it could relate to a traditional custom, you know, sometimes the collective unconsciousness. It's kind of hard to pinpoint what exactly causes the vision, you know, in each individual's case. But one thing is for sure, my friend, they are never, ever real, you know.